Hit it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to start with you, Harlow.
Hey, oh no. Oh, all right. We have a special guest, the
She doesn't
baby.
talk.
She doesn't talk. She
She's
she
like
can't
me.
she can't, but she's absorbing all of our energy today.
Say hi,
Yes, she
Harlow.
is. So precious. So
Hello.
for all of you out there that have been waiting to see the baby, here she is.
She's almost 3 months, man, and
Oh
she
my
has,
gosh.
yeah, she's doubled in size. Though. That breast milk has been good to the body.
Precious. So
Blend that with
good.
some first form.
Oh
Hey, let's
yeah.
go.
Yes. All right. Well, we have episode 26, Elevate the World podcast, Ange Fit, Sky the Body, and Prince, Train Like Prince. Again, you can get us on
Hey.
any platform, Instagram, follow us on YouTube, Elevate the World podcast, like, subscribe. Don't forget.
Don't.
All right. So what's new, guys? We are in June.
Fresh in
Summer
June too.
is
Summertime.
here. All right, so summer girls, we are here. We are here for it. I'm so excited. This is my season, my time. This is the best, and I don't want this weather to go away.
It's Hoochie Daddy short season. Oh man.
Gucci Daddy so short season.
It
like
is.
like literally it's nothing but upper thigh showing and you, yeah, you got the shorts getting shorter and shorter.
Should that be
Let's
the name?
go.
Hoochie Apparel.
Nah, don't give away your ideas. It's beach hats and bikinis over here. Beach hats and bikinis.
Beach
I
hats
got the
and bikinis.
cutest little beach hat, and I got all the bikinis. So,
Love
all
it,
right,
love it.
which leads into our topic today. But let me start with our quote from Zig Ziglar. When obstacles arise, you change your direction to reach your goal. You do not change your decision to get there.
Mm.
So we are talking about summer and how the seasons change, but you do not have to change your healthy habits. And why are we talking about this? Because not just because I love summer, but because I look back, guys, and my data, I do record my weight. I do somewhat use the scale to determine what direction I'm going in. And again, that's just one form of measurement. The scale is not the end all be all. Okay. So however you choose to measure. And I was looking back at my weight from last year. And I hit the end of June and I'm looking for last year. And I just saw the carnage and how my weight went up, up, up every single couple weeks starting June 30th. I was like, okay, this is when we crash and burned. Okay. And then September 30th, I started with my coach to check in and my weight started to go down. And I thought, oh, girl, look at that trend. Did we think, oh, hot girl summer, let's just let everything go out, let's just let it all go. We don't care what we're eating. Guys, I was like, oh no, we can't do this again, which led to the topic, because I'm a living example here, is you do not have to throw your healthy habits out the door when the seasons change, right?
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And we are going
Don't
to
do
tell
that.
you today how you can avoid that from happening. Okay, so let's just dive right in. All right, so number one, schedules change. Kids are out of school. Boss is on vacation. Work is a little lax. Okay, what are you going to do with that time? Okay, how do we get around the fact that we got kids at home we have to entertain? We're taking them to the pool. You know, our schedules change. So maybe we get to be at work a little later. Maybe we have to work a little later, depending on what our job is. Okay, so first off, guys, the plan doesn't change. You still drink your water. You still, if you are tracking macros, you track. You still follow your plan. You still need to eat healthy the majority of the time. Okay, so nothing changes. We need to stop using the excuse that, oh, it's summertime. How many times have you guys heard that excuse from clients? Oh, it's summertime. I mean, right now I can't commit. I'll get back on it when the kids get back to school.
My response is literally don't be weak. And I mean it's the most respectful way possible. Don't be weak.
Mhm.
Yeah, Scotty, how about you? What do you say when you get that excuse? Because we've all gotten it. We've all gotten it.
Well, you got to think about all the excuses that you had leading up to the summer. You know, it's like, oh, I'll do it when summer comes around. Like, how often are you going to use that excuse?
Right.
Yep.
Just exactly. Just got to get it done.
Yep. Have you ever heard this saying, and I'm totally going to exaggerate this, that you get to somebody on Wednesday, right? They're like, oh, I can't work out today. And then, tomorrow's Thursday, which is the day before Friday, which is the weekend. So I might as well start Monday, but then 4th of July, I want that burger. But then we have Labor Day. I got to get the kids back to school. I can't do it now because Thanksgiving. And then we have Christmas. I'll start New Year's. See you January 1st.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and of the next year, just because, like, I mean, when you think about that, and with anything you do, like, when you push back change, whether it's for yourself or someone else or something that needs to be done, it's still gonna be there. You can deny it, but it's still gonna be there. You, like, when you owe someone some money or whatever, like, they're still, like, even if, like, they give you an extension, it's like, I still need my money, man. Like, it's still gonna be there. You know what I mean?
That's a great analogy. I never thought of that way. I still need my money.
I still need my money, man.
I still need my money.
I love that. I love that. All right. So let's get into your top suggestions for the kids are out of school. My schedule is crazy excuse. Okay. So what would you tell them? So my main thing I would say, like I said before, still follow your plan. Plan and train early. Get your workouts in. I don't care if it's a 30-minute walk outside in the morning before the kids get up. Stick to some kind of plan. All right. Who's next? Prince, it's you.
Yeah, I'll rent it. I mean, the biggest thing I do, like, right now, my kids are out of school. This one doesn't go to school, but like, so me and Haven literally just came back from the park. I was like, you know what? Hey, I got an hour and a half before the podcast starts. Haven, let's go get outside. And she's like, well, can we do it later? Now, let's go right now. Let's go right now. Park's not crowded. We can work on your bike riding skills. We can work on some climbing skills. Let's go right now. And while she's playing, she found a friend. I'm at the park. I was actually doing pull-ups on the swings where the thing that the swings hang on. But then even yesterday, I took her outside because I was like, you know what? Actually, like, few days have gone by and you haven't been outside. I took her outside. We played some soccer. We did some racing, and in a way, I just treated it as like a bonding time for me to be active and for us to, like, also bond. But I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna get my steps in. I'm gonna get some sweat in. The other day, she did 100 burpees with me, and I don't know. It was just time to get creative. You know what I mean? Like, and still figure out how to still hit my movement goals. While investing into my kids and with her being out of school, I do gotta, like, the plan is still the same. The schedule may have changed to where, like, I'm doing some things earlier than I usually would or later than I usually would because of how everything is. But it's like, it's still gotta happen, whatever it
I
is.
love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Scotty, how about you? And first of all, Scotty, what would you think if you were, like, walking through the park and you see Prince there, like, doing pull-ups, like, at the park? I'd be like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. Yes,
Yeah,
there
Scott,
you
right up
go.
there.
try to. He went up me. He was like, "Yo, but you can't do as many as me. Get your beard over." Oh, I forgot you don't have one. Get your beard over the bar. Oh.
Okay, Scotty, does your pull-up count under the chin or under the beard? Which one?
I go the chin, but no one knows where that is. So
Right. So you cheating.
He's cheating. Totally cheating. All right, Scotty, what would you say? Now, you don't have kids yet, okay? So how do you handle, being that you don't have kids, no offense, you're not living the schedule of the kids being out of school, okay?
Your life still changes.
Right. What would you say to that client saying, all right, my schedule's crazy, the kids are out of school, I can't do this? What would you tell for the excuse? What would you say to them?
it just, like, it comes down to, like, how bad do you want it? Like, because you need a plan for everything that we've done previously. Like, I've been telling you that you need to meal prep. I've been telling you to plan your day out already. So, like, nothing has changed here. You just have to work around it. Like, you just have to adapt and conquer.
Adapt, be resourceful.
That part.
Yes.
Time is the best resource too.
And you figure it out. Like, it's just it might be a roadblock, but, like, you have to figure out how to get around it. We talked about obstacles previously and how you need to overcome those obstacles. And time management, we talked about that as well, is a huge factor.
So the kids being out of school is no different obstacle than anything else that we've talked about the whole part of the year, the winter, the spring, the fall. It's just another obstacle for you. Just got to get around it like everything else.
Yeah, just think about the time. Think about the time that it was taking you to bring them to school, like sitting in line, dropping them off at a drop off, all that. How long that took. You can get that workout in right there and then.
Preach, because I cannot wait. Thursday next week. I don't want to sit in that pickup line anymore. If you have any kids in private school, you know the pickup line. It's a source of conversation among parents. The pickup line.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a whole 2 hours of my day back.
I'm getting 4 hours of my day back. Haven she's in this really great learning center. And like she learned a lot and it was worth the drive, but it was an hour there, an hour to get back home, an hour to pick her up, an hour to get back home, waiting in the line, all of that.
Yeah. So some parents are getting more time back. Some of us are getting more time back. Okay. All right. Again, I'm going to preach this. Get your water in. You still get your vitamins in. You still get your sleep in. Okay. Same thing. You still stick to the grind. With that said, I actually just posted this on my stories. Don't look for perfection, look for progress. My coach is working with me very closely about Angie always thinking that I need to be perfect in the improvement season, and it's a learning curve. And I will admit that's one of my biggest flaws is I love to hit exactly what she says, but sometimes life has other plans. It's summer. There's no stage in the future, but we still have to have some kind of plan. Okay. But be kind to yourself. She always reminds me, no one is perfect. We are all human. So I just want to put that reminder out because that's the theme my coach is using with me lately. So I have to keep reminding myself of that. So, all right. So let's talk about vacations. You guys know I'm at the beach as much as possible in the summer, every weekend, every other weekend. I consider myself a master at the vacations of eating healthy, but don't get it wrong. I indulge. I do fall off the wagon sometimes, but then I get right back on. So again, vacations are about having fun. No one is perfect. Do not stress yourself out about hitting everything exactly while you're on vacation because you're there to enjoy life. You don't want to miss out on all the good stuff internally, mentally, in your heart, because all you're doing is stressing out about your plan. It's not worth it. So have a good time. However, pay attention to your body. I do pack all my healthy foods, but then I do allow and accept that there are going to be foods out or foods that aren't on my plan. And that's okay. Same with my workout. I'll pack my bands. I do have a gym at the beach that I love, but sometimes I can't get there, and that's okay. You can walk, you can utilize what is around you, use your bands, or guys, honestly, you could use it as a deload week. You could use it as a week for your body to rest and recover. If you're training, 5 to 6 days like me, your body, hey, it'll do a body good and you may need that. I would say another suggestion is make sure you hit all your protein because most foods, if you're eating out, have more fats and carbs in them. Okay. So make sure you're getting in your protein, pack all your supplements, pack all your snacks and little things that are easy to pack that that are easy to go to the beach, the pool, things that are easy and healthy. Just make sure you have them available. And also don't stress out if extra foods get in your plan. Okay. 7-day vacation. If you are on track for 80% of the time, that other 20 is not going to hurt you that bad. Yes, we'll have inflammation. Yes, we may feel our digestive system's a little off. But, allow the time to enjoy it. And I only preach that. I'm kind of talking to myself when I say this, because this is what my coach is trying to work with me, is just not being so rigid in the improvement season. I really feel like she was saying to me, she feels that this is what this improvement season is going to teach me. It's going to teach me to accept and love all the areas of fitness, not just sticking to the macros and nutrition, like getting more comfortable with myself, of letting things not be so perfect. So there's that. All right. So who wants to go? Prince, tell us about vacations and what you would tell somebody.
I mean, dude, two things. I like to keep it sexy on vacation. That's like my motivation, actually. So like a lot of times I'll do things like during the vacation to be able to flex, or like, you know, at the pool, or, you know, in front of the family when I go to the beach. That's just me though. You know what I mean? But actually this previous weekend, my sister-in-law, she graduated from high school, and, you know, it's Memorial Day, and we had family over since like Friday. And I tell you, we got cheesecake, cookies, brownies, cake on cake, all the eats. But there was also a cake on cake. We had a bunch of food. But what I did though was, like, just like you said, I was like, I'm going straight to the meats. A majority of my plate was loaded up with lean grilled chicken, because we barbecued, and then we had some other chicken, but it was all like some pulled chicken. I loaded up on the protein. I still had a dinner roll, because I was like, I want one of those. In fact, I'm gonna have two. You know, and I got my leafy greens in there still, but I still added on the things I like. At the end of the night, or like when it was time for dessert, I had some dessert. I indulged in that. I still stayed active during that time. And on the days when like my schedule was really busy, y'all already know me. I'll fast. I fasted. You know what I mean? I fasted. I use some other ways to be productive, and just to get my mind off of the food, so that like when the main meals came that I knew I really wanted to enjoy, I was able to do that. But even with vacations though, like you want to enjoy food. So I just say, like, have a plan with that. Like, know, like, okay, like, hey, if it's the case where you're not just trying to like throw all your progress in the dumpster during that time or whatever, then plan like, I'm gonna pick like whatever meal, like, I guess is like the vacation centered around throughout that time. Like for our family and my wife's family, it's dinner. So like for like dinner, you know what I mean? Like I was like, okay, throughout the rest of the day, I'm gonna go lean, I'm gonna go light, you know what I mean? I'm gonna, like, you know, make some better choices. That way for dinner, like, I'm throwing away the planet. I'm gonna just enjoy my food, you know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy family and food, not even worry about all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And I think too, kind of like how you said, like, I think another factor that I've noticed even with my clients, I train a lot of traveling people, and they'll be like, hey, I'm traveling this week, I won't have any equipment. Should we not train? No, let's still train. We're about to get creative with it, you know. So I mean, they have a me, but like there's still ways to do what you know with your body to make that happen. You know what I mean? To still like, you can think outside the box. I get, like, for me, and I'm pretty sure for you too, Ange, you are on like a strict plan. Like for me, I'm like, okay, I got a full body push day, full body pull day, a leg day, upper body day. That, but some days it's like, it's just about moving. It's just about being like, you know what, let me just make sure I move and I hit it hard with what I could today. And that counts. You know what I mean? Like you like that type of thing. So I think just honestly being able to adapt, but then also realize, like you said, that I'm here on this vacation, I'm around my family or this and that. I took this time off to enjoy more life and to do that.
Yes. All right, Scotty, what about you?
Well, I have a little vacation coming up next weekend.
Where you going?
I'm going to Vegas for a bachelor party. So
all right. Stop.
Moving around definitely won't be a problem for me. I'm definitely going to be getting plenty of steps in.
Keep your phones plugged on to Scotty's Instagram story.
Yes.
This weekend?
Next weekend.
Start following him now. Start following him now.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Pause this and go follow him now.
Follow us too while you're at it, but follow him now.
Right, if you want to be entertained, give the follow. Yeah, so definitely being stagnant is not going to be a problem. We're going to be going to a couple clubs, pool parties. We're definitely going to be moving around.
Dance moves. I was for that part.
We're probably going to be golfing the first day we're there, and like we're probably going to be walking all up down the strip to the casinos, like all that. So that's not a problem. I literally only drink water and protein, and so when I'm going to be there, I'm obviously going to be drinking. So it's like, as long as I'm staying hydrated, like I'll be fine, because like I don't drink soda or iced tea or anything like that. So I just got to make sure I'm drinking water in between every couple beers, you know.
Scotty, talk about, okay. I want you to talk about vacations, okay? But I want you to talk about all seriousness. People will drink more possibly in the summertime. Pool, beach, pool parties. Okay, talk to us. You talked a little bit about your plan. Keep talking about that. Tell us a little more details. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to drink water every other. You're going to eat. Like, what? Tell us what you're going to do.
Yeah, so like we definitely kind of like spent the money, and we wanted to stay as a group, so we ended up buying a couple like VIP tables and like tents or whatever at the pool party in the club.
Player.
So I'm assuming we're gonna have like a table and stuff, so I'll be able to have water on hand there, because like usually if you just go, like you're not gonna want to have like a drink in one hand, a water in the other, like you know what I mean, like that's just obnoxious. So I'm hoping like since we're going that route, I'll be able to hydrate more. But obviously, like before going out and then like leading up to that weekend, like I'm obviously going to be extra hydrating, making sure I pack all my vitamins, stuff like that, so I can like take that in the morning or even before I go out, so like I'm not as hungover the next day, stuff like that. And then protein, I'm definitely going to try to make sure I bring one of my tubs with me, just so I can just get it done in the morning. You know, like if I can like hit somewhat of my like at least half of my protein goal before we start doing things, like I'll be happy, because then like when we get dinner and lunch and stuff like that, like I'll be good.
Good. Okay, so I hear those emergency packets are like hangover cure. Is that truth?
Yeah, like they have those, and there's like one called like liquid IV. It's basically
oh my gosh, I have a sample in my pantry right now. Yes,
it's a lot of
that.
B vitamins, a lot of vitamin C, like and then a lot of electrolytes. It's kind of like rehydrating.
Interesting.
Yeah. Get you some Sheila Jeet. Sheila Jeet's good too.
What is this?
Like Sheila Jeet. I told you about it, right, Scotty?
I think so.
It's like, it looks like black tar, but it's got, I want to say
it
like
looks like black tar,
but it's got like, I want to say like 92 vitamins and minerals in it. It's great for a hangover. It's great just to be taken. You know what I mean? You can mix it with your water, your coffee. It doesn't taste that pleasant, but you get used to it. But I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And I mean, it's great for hangovers, but it's great for just boosting who you are, what you are, all of that. But it's called Sheila Jeet, SHILIJIT. Google it, research it. It's some good stuff. It's golden. And it changed my life since I've started taking it. So yeah, that's something else to add in.
Thank you for that. Okay.
Trust me, it's a game changer. You're welcome.
Awesome. Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So yes, vacations, get your movement in, early walks, check out the local gym, hydrate if you're drinking or you're going to booze it up, get yourself some liquid ID or Sheila T.
Sheila G. Sheila G. Yeah, Sheila G.
Sheila G.
Your boy I take shots if I can for low calories. Don't do what I do though. I'll literally, like when I'm drinking, I'll take shots instead of having like a bunch of beers. I'm like, if I take 2 shots, 3 shots, I'm good. And I've had like, you know, maybe I think it's like 70 to 80 calories per shot, depending on if that's your thing to do. That's what I do though.
Well, that has less calories in it.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you spell it again?
SHILI. Wait, SHILAJIT. It's Sheila G. Sheila J. Something like that. You literally can't miss it. I would exit off my phone right now.
That's okay. Well.
Okay, I got it.
You got it, Scotty?
Dude, yeah, bro. It's legit. I'll have to put a link on in the next post about it. It's black. Yep, it's black. You can literally.
Is it called black gold? Like, there's a bunch of different ones. Looks like.
It's a bunch of different ones. I get it from this guy.
Scotty's ordering it now.
Get it, bro. I'm telling you, man. Prove your love life and everything, dog. Not that you need any help in that area. I'm just saying. But man, it's legit. I get it from this guy. His page is called Based in the Plants. And he sells it along with a lot of other just great like plant-based items that enhance your life, heal the body. A lot of nootropics that he has that are naturally just
and
natural.
Who's this Prince? Who do you get this from?
His page it's called Based in the Plants. Based in the Plants, and his icon, his logo is like a mushroom or something like that, but it's like called Based in the Plants.
Interesting.
Hey.
Shout out to Jeezy. Yeah. Yeah. He's
Good
legit, though.
information. We'll have another podcast on this, but I sent it to you guys to watch The Game Changer about vegan and vegetarian athletes.
Mm.
We'll talk
Did
about
you-
that another time.
Yeah, I heard about that. But let's talk about that another time, though, because we could talk about that a long
Amazing.
time. Yeah.
Okay, that's to come, folks. So stay tuned for that. Okay. So let's move on. All right. So let's talk about cookouts and parties. Okay. You're invited to so many parties between
I want to be
June-
invited to cookout.
Yeah, somebody invite Scotty to a cookout. He wants to be invited.
Please, he wants to bring his beard.
He wants to bring his beard. Okay, so you're
Going
I
regardless.
say veggie tray, salad, bring something to the party that you know is healthy because you know everyone else, most everyone else, unless you're going with a bunch of like your gym friends and everyone is on the same wavelength,
Mhm.
which it's good to have other friends that are not just in the fitness. Just listen to a podcast on that. So you'll have all your friends and bring a healthy dish. You know, bring something you know that you can add a protein to, or, you know, maybe that's your untracked meal. Maybe that's, you know, did you guys notice what I said? I said untracked meal. I didn't say cheat day, cheat weekend. Cheating makes it seem like you're doing something wrong. I used to use that for so long until, you know, like again, my coach, I love her, untracked meal or a refeed day. Okay. So you're using these terms. Cheat meal just sounds so dirty. So we are changing it.
So simple. So simple.
Dirty girl.
Changing it.
So
Changing
simple, dangerously delicious.
Drink a protein shake before you go. Get your exercise in before you go. Okay. Check
Please
your
do that.
boxes. Check your boxes in the morning before you go to that pool party at MG. Where are you staying, Scotty? Where are you staying in Vegas?
We actually got a Airbnb off the strip. It's dope. It's got a pool. It's dope.
Yeah. So guys, I know you're gonna have fun, but Vegas and we aren't friends. We tolerate each other. Everything in my life takes me to Vegas. I've probably been there 10 times. Everything takes me to Vegas. You guys know my lifestyle. You know, I go to bed early. I get up early. I remember many a times running the Vegas Strip at 6 a.m. Nobody, no cars, no nothing, just a bunch of naked women cards laid all out on the streets.
Yep.
And I'm like, what?
Dodging them speed and agility style.
Oh my gosh. But I do love the towns outside the Vegas Strip. I would move there in a second. Henderson and Lake Las Vegas, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So, all right, back on track. So, and another thing, if you're going to a party, don't eat light, like Prince had mentioned, get food in, but eat a little bit during the day. Don't go there with your red bull's eyes. You are starving, you're seeing red, and you're just gonna house. Yes. Like danger zone, danger zone, danger zone. So just make sure.
And if you're drinking, try to stay away from things that are high calorie. Try to stay away from stuff with mixers. Try to stay away from beer and whatnot. If you think that's an issue, if you're drinking a crap ton of Red Bull vodkas or something that has such a high calorie mixer in it, just mix it to soda, put some lime juice in it. Now you're only getting maybe 60, 70 calories per drink instead of 200 calories a drink with the mixer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know about y'all when I drink for the effects. So I'm just like, man, just serve that to me, man. I don't need all of that. Just serve it.
I have a problem with chugging. I just want to drink whatever I have in my hand. I just drink it. It doesn't matter. It could be a shot. It could be a beer. It could be a mixed drink. I'm just always thirsty. I drink water. I do the same thing. I just chug everything I drink.
Scotty he doesn't have the difference between protein shake and beer. He treats them both the same.
It all just has to
I love them both.
Going down.
I love them both.
Okay, well, when I did drink, a Stoli and soda water with a squeeze of lime was my go-to. It was gluten-free and it was low calorie. I can't tell you the last time I had a drink. If you're one of my friends, comment on here the last time that we had a drink, because I can't even remember what it was.
I can't wait to see the comment section.
Well, my best friend, if she's listening or watching this, gave up drinking. She is over a year now. She's going into like 2 years. And she would be like the only person I would really drink with, like a margarita, or we go out to dinner at the beach, because we always beach together. But she's not drinking. I'm not drinking. So guys, we really are, you know, who we hang out with.
That part. Sorry, I guess fell asleep. This is actually y'all did me a favor.
Oh, good. All right, where are we? I'm losing track. Okay, cookouts, parties. Scotty, do you have anything to say on cookouts and parties? You mentioned alcohol. That was a good tip.
Yeah. Try to stay away from stuff that's going to be like so high calorie. Like, you bring your own alcohol, like, so you don't have to like drink what's there. You can kind of like control it a little bit. And then just make sure you're drinking water in between everything. Make sure you drink water before you get there. And then definitely make sure you're eating the stuff that has the protein in it. Like, if you know that's an issue for you, like, I'm not saying like don't enjoy yourself. Like, enjoy yourself. It's cookout. Like, how often do you have cookouts? You know what I'm saying? Or barbecue. Like, if you have them often, then like, all right, then then you have to figure that out. But if you don't go that often, like, enjoy yourself. But like, make sure you're still well balanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the most important tip of all before we move on is, if you crash and burn, you get back up the next day.
Exactly.
Don't stop.
Because I can't tell you how many times I've crashed and burned at a cookout or barbecue.
We all have. And wait, we don't mean literally, Scotty. Like, just like
no. I just mean the food. I mean like the food part. Like, just like, especially when you have it at your house and you get all the leftovers and you're just like munching on everything. That's the worst.
Okay, so Scotty leads me to, get back on. If you crash and burn, you get back up the next day. And you just helped me with another tip. Send the leftovers with your friends.
Yeah, tell them take plates. Get containers. You got to get it for them, because that was the thing too. The food has been up in here. Like, it's been up in here. They couldn't have taken enough food with them. Yeah, tell them take it. I want this sin out of my house.
I'm also the guy who like brings the stuff home with me.
Send it with Scotty. He'll take it all home.
I'll take it, guys.
Scotty's your living garbage disposal. Like, just give it to him. He'll do something with it.
I love it. Love it. All right. So again, summer's my season. And so we're talking about all the things to help you stay on track. But let's talk about all the benefits of summer. There are a ton. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I'm not going to say them all. I'm going to give everybody else a chance. But the sun comes up early. Okay. All right. Don't miss out on some beautiful sunrises. You can always follow Ann Schmidt. You know that at least multiple times on the weekend, there's going to be a sunrise picture or video. I always post it when I'm at the beach. Local produce. Okay. Getting outside. Okay. New workouts and new gyms when you travel. Maybe you have a chance to take a class somewhere that you normally would if your schedule was so packed. You know, you might be home with the kids, bonding more family time, vacation with family, enjoying that moment, that time with them. And also, there's a lot of good fitness challenges. My group, we just started. Robin from Peloton posted this, and I shared it with all of my clients, everyone at Sunshine Studio. Move for 30 minutes or 3 miles every day in June. I sent out a calendar. Everybody can mark it up. So don't sleep on those summer fit challenges. I know there's June or July or January fit challenges. Everything's about the new year. Create or follow a summer one. They're out there.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, what do you got? Okay, benefits of summer. Prince, what do you got?
I mean, summer, like, it's a beautiful time, and it's just a great time to be alive. Like, I have every summer has been amazing to me, no matter where I've been. Spent most of my summers in California, but like even out in Maryland, even out in Georgia, Seattle, when I lived out there, summer is just a beautiful time. One, sunshine. Not only is it gives you that opportunity because the sun's coming up later to get out and do more, but and you get you get a chance to be a little bit healthier because of like absorbing that sunshine. So don't sleep on that. I mean, and then like in a way, like it brings more people out, and I think like whether you just want to meet new people, have more human engagement and human interaction. If you got a business and you're just trying to network, it creates that opportunity. I like literally at the park, a guy saw me doing pull-ups. He was sitting with his kid and then he started doing dips. And then we started talking, you know what I mean? Like just like that, like, and that's a beautiful part of it. I think that like, like you said, like local produce, and like if there's things that like a lot of things that close in the wintertime or when or when they feel like, okay, there's no reason to really be open, a lot of businesses open up. If you ever go to Rota, Spain, there's this place called Margarita La Fresca, best gelato you'll ever have, unless you go to Italy, of course. But best gelato you'll ever have. They are only open in the summertime. Only open in the summertime. So that's another thing. Like check out businesses and things that are usually not open, during other times of the year. And I mean, it's just a great time. I feel like I'm getting so much freaking growth this summer. Just because like it's just a growing season. But yeah, like just utilize summer as like almost like it is a time to shine. The sun is shining. It's a time for you to shine as well, however you want to. It's time to shine. However you want. You can take it how you want to.
Love it. All right, Scotty, what you got? Benefits.
Just being out in the sunshine, like that vitamin D, you're gonna be in a better mood. Like you're just gonna be happier. So like the more you get outside, you get more sunlight. Like I've been taking walks. Like I get super sweaty when we go take the dog for a walk. And when me and Megan go, like I'll just have my shirt off and I'm just because I'm like think about all the times throughout the winter that you were just been bundled up, sweatshirts on, you haven't been getting vitamin D. You can't get sexy on, exactly. And what better way to show it? You just walk around the apartment complex, no shirt. No.
Now I see some separation in that chest too, baby. Let's see some separation in that chest, man. Good stuff. I don't know if y'all see it. Some separation. You got a little cleavage. I see you, Scotty. A little separation, looking good, man.
I'm also trying to even out my farmer's tan from golfing. So
God, guys, I got the worst tan lines. The beach was so amazing this past weekend. I had on leggings and a t-shirt. I just did a beautiful walk, took the beach chairs out, just totally chilling, relaxing. And the day just like got away from me. Yeah, I got some crazy tan lines. It's hilarious. And I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
But yeah, you have more options to go do things. Like think about like, oh, like it's winter time, it's cold, it's snowy, like you don't want to leave the house. Like, all right, cool. Now your time is here. Like the summer is here. So go out, go on those hikes that you said you wanted to do. Go out and get some ice cream, like just like in like maybe not ice cream, like you know what I mean? Just like the things that you couldn't do in the winter time. Like we have this beautiful weather now. Yeah, it might be like super hot, but like, all right, cool, go to the pool, like enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like just be happy. Yeah. Do your workouts outdoors. Like you said, be be outside.
Right.
Like 30 minutes, 3 miles. Like go for that walk. Like, all right, it's been like shitty weather, but however long, like, all right, cool. Like, we having weeks with beautiful weather now. Just get out there, start moving.
Right.
And if summertime doesn't get you moving, I think summertime is a time to not make excuses, but it's a perfect time to where if you still got excuses, then you just got excuses.
Yeah. Yes. Straight talk there. Just
being honest.
You just got excuses. If you can't enjoy beautiful sun, you just got excuses.
You just got excuses. Right. You've exactly. Like, yeah.
Now you're just making shit up.
Yeah.
That's real talk there. All right. I got 3 pieces of advice real quick that popped in my head. Number 1,
run it.
Wear your sunscreen. Okay. I was so happy to see, you know how they have the planes that pull the ads? There was a sign. There was no ad attached to it. There was no company attached to it. It was just a sign that said, reapply your sunscreen. There was no ad. Shout outs to Ocean City, Maryland for no
Really great
ad. They were
reminder.
just putting that out there. Number 2, wear the bathing suit. I don't care what you feel, look like, whatever. Maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you don't care. Wear that bathing suit, especially moms. Get in that pool with your kids. Don't let your body stop you from enjoying that time with your kids.
More life.
Dads
period.
too. Dads too. Get in the pool. Wear the bathing suit. Men and women. Okay.
Wear that Speedo, man.
The perfect bikini body is the one that you put the bikini on. Okay. All right. And then the third is, if you're a parent, I have a 6th grader, going to be 7th grader. Think about the few summers that we have left until maybe they go to college, till maybe they're little adults. So when you think about that, it kind of makes your heart sink that you're like, oh my gosh, I only have like 7 more summers. Oh my gosh, that's it. So utilize the time and spend it with your family and the people that you love and take advantage of it. Okay, last topic, unhealthy habits that we develop in the summer. I will tell you, looking back at my weight and my fitness pal and all my data from last summer, I'm going to tell you, it was probably ice cream. It was probably taking Reese every beach trip. We walk up to the corner store and we get a thing of ice cream because that's her jam. And I probably partook in that a little too much, that when September hit, I was like, oh, wait, we still going to, oh, wait, we're still going to go get that ice cream. No. So, yes. So food habits, just be a little careful. I'm not saying, like we said, you can enjoy it, but don't create a unhealthy habit with it. Sleep and staying up later. Again, I know there's times where we're going to be staying up later, but do not take advantage of the fact that like you have more time, your body still needs sleep. So please make sure that you're still making your sleep a priority, because once school starts, once fall hits again, once maybe your job changes back, maybe things get a little more routine, it's going to be like hitting a brick wall. What? I got to get up at what time? I got to, so that would be the other. And then Prince, you must have read my mind. A bad habit is using the excuse that it is summer.
Yeah. Don't make excuses, man. Just don't.
Don't use the excuse. Nope. I don't want to hear that you missed your workout because it's summer. I don't want to hear that you ate bad because your kids are home because it's summer. I don't want to hear that you've been drinking too much alcohol because it's summer. Like, don't use summer as
you can't blame, like, you can't blame, you gonna blame summer? like I think like
I blame
like
somebody, right?
Right, like that's the part
summer.
Where it's like
Summer. If your name is Summer, we're blaming you for everything.
Right, like that, like seriously, like that. I think at that part you got to really be like, all right, man, like, be kind of yourself. Be like, all right, man, dude, like you gotta check yourself, because it's like, man, we just trying to justify everything, and you delaying it, whatever it is, you delaying it. You're gonna blame summer.
Right. You can make so much good progress in summertime. Oh my gosh, think about it. You can make so much good progress in summertime. So I'm hoping that we're encouraging someone to jumpstart whatever it is that they need to jumpstart. All right, Scotty, unhealthy habits that we may form in summertime.
You guys nailed them pretty well, but I definitely like having I want to say it's an unhealthy plan, like having so many plans. I don't want to say it's not bad to make plans with your friends and everything, but like going out drinking like 3 times a week, just like I think the drinking is what catches up to people a lot. Like I said, like I still want you guys to enjoy yourselves, but you got to make sure you're doing everything else. Like I have friends that are in LA that are freaking party animals, and that's all they do is drink, party, and work. Like that's all they do. But they also hit the gym every day, and they do everything else they need to do. You know what I mean? Like maybe their diets aren't on point, but as much as they're working out and doing everything else, like they're still staying somewhat on track. So it's
Right.
definitely like just be mindful of like how many plans, like what you're doing each time. Like maybe be a DD one time, and then someone will return the favor for you. But definitely like those like we get certain foods that we don't normally have during the summertime. Like people want to go out, drink like usually we get more tacos like at a taco truck or I'm thinking more like LA right now because I really haven't gone out that much since I moved to Maryland, to be honest.
But you're in Maryland.
I know, like getting ice cream, like exactly, like all those like little things, like those will add up, and then definitely like staying up late. I feel like it's a big one for me sometimes because like you work so much and then like you just maybe want to stay up and like, oh, there's new like series that come out on Netflix, or you get kind of like if you have nothing to do, then you're just like staying up and just watching all of Stranger Things in one night, like I did the other day, and you got like 5 hours of sleep the next day. It's like those things catch up.
Right, right. Well, this topic really is helping me because my personal goal is to stay consistent with progress, positive progress. Let me put that in there between now and Labor Day, since I literally crashed and burned last summer because my data shows me that. I am going to set that, I'm putting it out there. My goal is to be better this summer than I was last. I can still have fun. I can still do all the things I want to do. But that is my personal goal between now and Labor Day. So I'm going to look back at my data because I'm taking data every day this summer, and I'm going to look back at 2021 and see if I actually accomplished that. So that is my personal goal.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, because it's a long improvement season, especially when you're not getting on stage until 2024. And what you don't want to do as a competitor, and if you are a bodybuilder, you know this, you don't want to keep chasing that last physique. You actually want to make progress, right? You don't want to chase that last physique that you had because you gained too much body fat. That's not the goal. Okay.
I think you can apply that to life, actually.
Yes,
like everyone will try to chase the last achievement they had or the last like peak. It's like, nah, man, like you reinvent it. You are evolving, reinvent it, set it, switch it up. You know what I mean? Like, and you could think of that last achievement for some motivation, but you take it beyond that, whatever that is. I like that you brought that up though, because it just made me think about that, like how you know, like you'll look at something or like something that was golden or something that was ideal before, and you're trying to chase that, but that's gone. But there's better to come. That's gone. It's better to come though. It's so much better to. It's more to come. It's better to come. You evolve, and that's gone for a reason.
Right. Well, I hope everyone does well this summer. Again, this is just our first summer podcast, even though the first day of summer is not for a couple of weeks. Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer, and it's the start of my summer. So even got my summer shirt on today. One of my many summer shirts. Okay, what are we listening to? Scotty, I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to go last.
Okay.
So this was somewhat inspired by the new Top Gun movie that came out.
Everybody's talking about that.
And I honestly just fully watched Top Gun. I've always watched bits and pieces of it, but I never fully watched it. So I've been rocking out to Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
Oh, I got that on my playlist. That is my favorite Kenny Loggins song.
It's great.
Is it in the new movie? It better be.
I don't know, but I heard the new movie soundtrack is better. Like I've actually heard a lot of people saying that the new Top Gun is better than the original.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins, one of the best songs from a movie of all time, in my opinion. Yes.
Jam out that all day.
Prince, what do you got, Prince?
I'm a scat man. No lie. Man, me and my daughter Haven, we've been bumping that, and it came on at camp the other day. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna play that for him. And I was like, forget that, I'm playing the song, man. And we were going in. And I did muscle ups to that, killing it with the jump rope. I'm a scat man, dude. Yeah.
Oh my
You don't even gotta
God,
know
that's a
artist. Type
good
in I'm a
song.
scat man. That's a good, it's a
Good
timeless
song.
tune. It's timeless.
Timeless, which I'm not going with the song. I'm going with a playlist. I
Okay.
am not sponsored by Amazon Music, but it literally has changed my life. The Summer Sessions dance anthems. Every song is
Okay.
fire. Every song is good.
Every
I have
song.
been every song. I've
Mm.
been playing it for my clients. There's a lot of 90s remakes in there that my clients are like, what is this song? Oh my gosh, I love this. It is such a vibe and I love it so much. There's a bunch of different summer playlists, but the one I'm playing this week is the Summer Sessions Dance Anthems.
Summer Sessions dance. That's on
Anthems.
Spotify.
Dance Anthems.
You said
Amazon. They
Oh,
could have it on
Amazon.
Spotify, but
Summer Sessions. I'm looking
Yes.
on it right now.
it's so good. It's so good. And so there's this guy who has a place at the beach and he's there all the time. Like we're there all the time. And he's actually Reese's her elementary school gym teacher's brother. Okay. So sometimes we see her elementary school gym teacher on the beach. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Sherrod. And Reese is like, oh my God, Mom. Like, stop.
You're
Okay.
embarrassing me.
He said that's not who I am outside of school.
Right.
That's
So
Johnny.
his brother, yeah, right. So his brother, they both had the place. His brother plays the best music on the beach. So every time, because he's up early, I'm up early, I'm like, oh, there he goes. I was like, oh, we're going to put our chairs by him because he plays good music.
Oh, DJ.
I love it. All right. So that's what we got for our first summer session, episode 26. I can't wait. I'm getting my first watermelon soon. They need a little more time around here.
Ooh.
Yeah, Prince, you have them a lot sooner than we do.
Yeah, man. I'll find me a watermelon.
Yeah,
So
I'm obsessed.
juicy.
Obsessed.
So juicy.
Like I got to start measuring it out. Obsessed.
Yeah, no, literally, you know what? I was craving some sweets and I was like, you know what? Let me go to get the watermelon and try that
That's
out.
a good call. I think I should do that.
Got rid of the sweet craving.
I'm getting a watermelon this week, and I also got organic frozen blueberries, and I put them in a bowl, and I've been snacking on frozen blueberries, and it's just delicious. Enough to keep me from getting in the pantry or getting the Reese's treats that she has. But I am getting a watermelon this weekend. It is going down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get one today.
If you get a good one, you need to tell us. You need to share it. It's like when you cut into an avocado and it's perfect, you got to share it. You got to share that to somebody. You've got to share the picture. You've got to show us. You've got to put a picture up.
I just saw something, I think it was on Instagram or like a reel or whatever, and they were saying like how to spot like a really good watermelon.
I know.
You thump it, right?
Well, I think it's like,
what do you do?
Well, no, he was saying like the coloration on it. Like if the coloration's like super like faded or like light on like one side, like that means it's like a really ripe watermelon.
Creamy white spot. You need to look for the creamy white spot. And it needs to be heavy. That's the two. Look at me. I'm an expert, everyone. Believe me. Creamy white spot, and it has to be heavy. The actual green color of the green has nothing to do with it. You need that creamy white spot and heavy.
It's heavy because it's juicy, right?
And because it's dense, yes. Because if it's not heavy, it can be like hollow in parts and whatnot. Creamy white spot. Look for the creamy white spot.
Okay, y'all put me up on game. Let's go.
All right. Any closing words, Prince? What do you got?
I don't know, man. If anything, I want to take it back to just what I said earlier about like summer is an exciting time. It's very exciting. It's the time to find some type of growth, whatever it may be. Like kids are out of school and like things change in your schedule. This is a great time, if that's a thing, to get even better at scheduling. Even if you're good at scheduling and now your schedule's more complex, it's time to level up. So just treat it as a time to level up. Like you know, things grow in the sun, and so should you.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Will you please
Feels-
quote that and put your name under it, and let's get that out there.
All
Things
right, let's
grow in the
go.
sun, so should you. Gosh, that's good. That's
Appreciate
good.
that.
I want you two to hold me accountable this summer so I don't crap my goals. I'm going to, every week when we do the podcast, I'm going to give you guys an update
Let us
on
know.
how I'm doing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I need you guys to help me stay on track as well.
Okay, well, we're going to do a little weekly summer check-in here on Elevate the World podcast, where we all check in weekly. We'll start our podcast with it. How are we all doing in our goals? What are some things that we need to change? How many times we fell, but how many times we got back up?
Keep it
I
transparent.
actually kept track of that last week. I fell Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I had 3 days that were really tough days, but then you know what? I said I'm proud of myself because I keep getting back up. Just keep
I
getting
guess
back up.
waking up.
Yeah.
All right, you can find me at Ange Fit.
Train like Prince. Scotty the body.
Kind of body.
Hey.
You almost forgot my name.
He's like, I'm me.
And then Scotty will give us a full rundown of his Vegas weekend in a couple podcasts from now.
Yes,
So we'll hear all the
sir.
tea, as the young kids say, all the tea.
Well, we got to remember what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Oh, crap. We'll do the
yeah,
podcast
oh,
from
shoot.
Vegas.
I'll do
We'll
the podcast
in
in Vegas. Perfect. I'll be in
Like
Vegas.
live,
Perfect.
live. Just show-
Live.
just- yeah, just show
Have a
us.
Scotty-
pool party.
What if we had the podcast from Vegas with all of your friends? That would be a riot. That would
Oh,
be a
that'd
riot.
be great.
Yo,
So you guys
that
are
would be
crazy
right.
special guests today, y'all.
I only know
Today's
2 of the guys. I don't know the rest of the guys. I don't know.
Well, we'll get to know
viewer
them really
discretion
good on the
is
podcast.
advised.
We'll get to know them together.
All right, guys, I am heading to my dentist appointment, and another summer tip, get all of your appointments in before summer. Get your teeth, get your physical, so that you don't have to take the time in the gorgeous weather to go to your appointments. I had my physical. I get my fasted blood work done next Saturday morning because it was the earliest appointment. And you guys know your girl can't go without eating long. Sorry, Prince. You'd be doing yours in the afternoon. I have to do mine at 7 a.m. That was the earliest. And I'm like, is anyone there at 5, 4:30?
Like anybody
Right.
at 2 a.m.?
Gosh. So I will
24
have
hours?
I know, right. My dentist appointment today, fasted blood work, had my physical, and dermatologist I actually schedule typically in the fall. So get on your appointments. I could talk forever. We got to go.
Peace.
All right, guys.
Later.
Talk to you later. See ya.